Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Pretty decent win streak on the line in this one, Chris.
This team has been doing all the little things right now. Being able to hit in situations and hit with runners in scoring position. When you look over the course of a long season, if you're going to be successful, it's doing the little things right.
Just about ready to roll here. And on the mound for the Pirates, Jeffrey Springs.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA. And you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out. And not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time. He took the mound on average, and when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Lane Thomas, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. The wind of the pitch. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay, throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's J.D. Davis.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. He pulls into second as they jump ahead. A run scores.
Well, that's a big swing of the bat. Driving in the run with the 2-bagger. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. In the air, out towards left center. McCutchen calls it in, and there's one away. Jorge Soler up at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Excuse me? Excuse me. Good. Fastball right down the middle with the lefty pitching. Okay, lefty pitching, 88 contact, 98 power, fastball, 91 mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle. Good. You're not going to give me a fucking home run? Oh my God, good. The bat's right on it.
And ball 1.
Holy shit. Dry when you fuck me.
Fly ball
And you're going to
right.
give me that.
Soto gets under it.
My God.
Makes the catch.
That's a fucking of a lifetime.
And the throw's offline, safe at third.
At least fucking use lube next time. Jesus Christ. Holy shit.
And now it's Frankie Lindor.
All right, next time Jorge Soler comes up, I'm going to put it on the easiest difficulty, and I'm going to get a home run to make up for that bullshit.
Davis on third with 2 out. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
2 outs.
2-2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Here comes a pitch. Hit hard, should be extra bases. In to score is the runner from third. It's 2-0. And that's a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
And foul ball. Kicks and fires. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. The throw into second. And he's got no chance. He's out. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, and on the hill, the lefty, A.J. Puck. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. 0-2 now. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Andrew McCutchen in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the second game of the series. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
Bounce to the right side. To second, there's 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We head to the second from PNC Park. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. New inning getting started, and here's the veteran outfielder, Joey Gallo. As the lefty gets to work. And first offering is fouled off. comes up empty. That's strike two. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting none. The catcher.
Here's Mabrice Viloria. First pitch, not close. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Here's Lane Thomas. He tripled and scored his first time. That misses. Ball one. Man on second, two down. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. That misses the zone. 2-2. Runner at second, two down. Here at the top of the second. Off the plate, ball three. And down on strikes he goes. And that is that. Mets strand one, but they lead at 3-0. And we're back. Ryan Reynolds here. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. The lefty, the 1-0. He swings and fouls one off. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit
any other time, that would have been a ball. But of course, it just barely is a strike because I wasn't swinging.
Everything is under the microscope.
And it's strike two. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Man, there was no deviating from the fastball right there. He just kept coming after him with it. Here it is. Hit it if you can. And he just couldn't find a way to put it in play.
Luke Raley in the box now. No balls and a strike. Short hop liner handled it short. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting the first baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is C.J. Cron.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Viloria makes the play, and that's the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now it's J.D. Davis.
J.D. Davis.
Springs back to work. And that is cut on and missed.
0-1. One strike.
And he swings over the top there.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Yandy Diaz now 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty. Popped up. Aguero settles underneath it, pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Two outs, base is empty. Jorge Soler up now for the Mets. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. McCutchen has it sized up. Brings it in. And that is that.
It's my moment. I'm reloaded. I just landed in. Lil' mama poking. Ain't no joking. Know it time it is. Shotty poking. Ain't no joking.
Back here at PNC Park, and stepping in is the speedy Leover Peguero. The pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one misses, and it's 1-2.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And it's filled up. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat, found a way to win the battle.
Nice at bat right there. Not just the result, but also seeing a lot of pitches and really work out there on the mound. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
On the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the second baseman,
Jonathan Aranda, the next Pirate to hit. To the right side. Lindor, that's 1. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 3 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Pittsburgh, stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. The wide to kick the pitch. Ripped to third. Throws across the diamond. Lindor retired.
The batter, the second baseman,
Andres Jimenez up now for the Mets.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jimenez in his 5th season, 26 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Ripped, but it curls foul. One down, base is empty. Line drive. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And now it's Joey.
Really, motherfucker? He's not even that good of a fielder. I mean, he's not atrocious, but not
Nice
that good.
changeup.
Holy fuck.
He can go 1-2-3 here will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. But they lead it 3-0. Bottom of the fourth, and now the Pirates leadoff man, number 19. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Lifted in the air, right center field. Gallo hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting. The center
Here's
fielder,
Andrew McCutchen to hit.
McCutchen.
And he makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting. Right fielder,
Juan Soto down. 0 for 1 so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bounce to the left side. Davis whips it to first. They get the out on Soto. And that is that. And 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. All set for the start of the inning. Now the left fielder, Jamison Hanna.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Fly ball down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Fouled way inside. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. The punch out there, 1 away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. 1 out, base is empty. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Lane Thomas, the next to hit. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His second homer this series, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. J.D. Davis up now for the Mets. Swings through that.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Eric Lauer up and throwing. Bukowskis, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Back up the middle and a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Jeffrey Springs done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Eric Lauer.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. That's to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ryan Reynolds. Puck back to work. Liner, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Raley batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Now 1-1. The Pirates down by 4. Last half of inning number 5. Lindor off balance speed. There's one. Over to first, but he beats it.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
And at first, C.J. Cron, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Raley over at first with 1 away. That one ripped way back there. And that is a foul ball. At the belt and fires.
Whoa.
Headed towards the corner. Hannah towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. And it's fouled away. The shortstop takes the ball.
One ball,
The
one
Mets
strike.
leading by 4 here in the second game of the series. Hard ground ball base now. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Davis, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that's outside, and it's 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-1. Right through there for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he walked
Thank you,
him.
mate.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's now a 2-run game.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
So the batting order turns over, and now the Pirates lead off man. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had
Are
to go.
you fucking kidding me?
You know?
You're really gonna have him be safe by a fucking inch. That last pitch just barely lands in, and this one just barely, just hardly doesn't make it.
Davis on third. Aranda on at first with 2 down. And fouled off. And 1-2.
And I don't know what the fuck happened to AJ Pook's fucking control. That batter, all of a sudden couldn't fucking hit anything.
Makes the catch. Inning.
Finally.
2 runs in the inning, but they strand 3. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 4 and the Pirates 2. And we're back. Start of the 6th. John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jorge Soler. And a pitch. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they add on. It's 5-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with an RBI double back in the first. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Out to short, Aguero. Gathers and throws to first. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now Andres Jimenez. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
0-2.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first in time.
The batter, the right fielder, Joey Gallo.
2 outs, base is empty. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
One strike.
Pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. 2 outs, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
1-2.
Base hit center field, and that keeps the inning alive. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of a StatCast treatment, Singy.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Hanna, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offer in there for a strike, and it's 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The Mets add 1 to their lead on this solo shot. It's 5-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a run.
Now here is Ryan Reynolds, a switch hitter batting right. Now he catches the corner for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The Pirates trailing by 3 here in the bottom of the 6th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Digging in, Luke Raley. There's a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. In the air, right field. Gallo in position. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The first baseman,
C.J. Cron, the next Pirate to hit. Fought off foul. And now the count is even. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Thomas going back on this one. Bangs off the wall. Around third. He scores, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really beautiful swing on that pitch right there. Just didn't quite have the combination of launch angle and exit velocity to drive it over the wall. But when you can beat a center fielder like that, you know you hit it well.
Now it's the shortstop,
I would really like to know what the fuck took dumbass 10 minutes to throw the ball back in. But he couldn't make that play, and they're going to tell me Brian Reynolds made that fucking no-look play.
Upstairs.
Bullshit.
Crone at second with 2 down. To the right side. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 5-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of inning number 7, and here's the catcher, Mabrice Viloria. The pitch. On the ground, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lane Thomas.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Lane Thomas. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. Lauer. A 6'3" lefty, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that one is lifted in the air. McCutchen running hard to get it. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. J.D. Davis up now for the Mets. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is going to go. A solo shot. And they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So they turn things over to the righty, J.B. Bukowskis. This is his 5th appearance of the year. And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. And a foul ball. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on The Show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Pete Fairbanks.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
Davis leading things off and takes a strike.
1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Jonathan Aranda, the next Pirate to hit. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. That one just misses.
Really good 2-strike pitch right there. Surprised he was able to spit on that thing.
3-2.
Misses inside. Counts full, 3-2. Triple digits on that last pitch. And now the Pirates leadoff man.
The third baseman, Garrett.
Just off the outside edge. And that is ball 1. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike.
The Pirates trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. That one fouled off. 2-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1. We're at the top of the 8th. So now here's the Mets DH, Jorge Soler. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson also getting ready. So 2 balls and no strikes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
2-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
2 strike.
Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more.
Okay, I got to that twice. 2 good goods on pitches right down the middle, and it didn't give me any contact. What the actual fuck? Yeah, that should happen last time too.
A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 7-3. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
1 down. Andres Jimenez up now for the Mets. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and he gets him. Nicely done.
We saw a few skills on display there for the out. Technique was great. Reaction time was there, and the slide was smooth. Watching that play come together was really fun.
Gallo in the box now as he leaves that one up high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
McCutchen sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. Another look at the long ball from Francisco Lindor. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Back after this on the show. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Down the number 2 hitter, Andrew McCutchen. Fairbanks back to work. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. And a ground ball to first, and that's just foul. Good eye right there.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
Got him looking. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pitt. All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the left fielder, Jameson Hannah. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's got a leadoff triple.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Mabrice Viloria. And a swing and a miss there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here at the top of the 9th. Well struck right field. Runner from third comes across, and it's 8-3. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And now the center fielder, Lane Thomas. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel...
Righty reliever out of the pen, Colin Holderman.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
1 out, runner at second. And stepping in for New York, J.D. Davis. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. And next for the Mets, Yandy Diaz. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. That's a base hit, run scores. Throw cut off to second. There's the tag. They get it. And that's the inning. So 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors, no one left. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Felix Bautista. This is his first appearance of the season. Now a chance for Luke Raley. That one at triple digits. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous inning streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
So up next, Liover Peguero. Right through there for a strike. Bautista, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job.
Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first. Ball game. And the Mets slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, there was no letdown after they got to 10 wins. Came out today, pushed it to 11. The opposition looks disgusted from the other side of the field. They respect the talent that's over there, but they also think that this is a lucky team. And that's the thing about baseball. You've got to be good and you've got to be lucky. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders, and they're just going to ride it as long as it lasts.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
So free. That young boy with no parachute, he looks a lot like me, like me, like me, like me, like me. Someone save him. Someone save.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York